Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing wonderful. It's sweater weather, which makes me so happy because that's my favorite season ever. So anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about Wix and my honest opinions on Wix, and I'm going to be comparing it to my usual platform, which is WordPress and Divi. So let's hop into the video. Some wine because it's Wednesday, which is wine and design. So I'm drinking the same wine I drank last week. If you guys didn't see that one, this is an organic wine from Trader Joe's. I believe it was only like $8 or $10, which for organic wine, that's really good. And this actually is really good. So I'm gonna pour myself some of this. It's a Cabernet, which I'm definitely a fan of. It's a little early for wine. It's like 4, and I usually don't start this kind of stuff until like 5, but I'm trying to be ahead of the game, edit and get this up, so we're starting the party early today. So I did a screen recording yesterday of you guys actually seeing me design on Wix and my first honest impressions of it, and honestly, I'm just gonna start off by saying Wix really impressed me. I'm honestly very impressed by the platform. So I wanted to start off by saying that because I'm going to hop into some of the pros and cons of Wix versus Divi and also some of the really cool features of Wix. So let's talk about first why the heck I'm using Wix. I had a client come to me who's actually a good friend of mine, and she already purchased the platform, and you might find this happens with you with certain clients where they're like, I already just purchased a year subscription on Squarespace or Wix or whatever it is, and a lot of times I might turn them away, but sometimes I'm like really willing to learn and try a new platform and do whatever it is that they need on whatever platform it is they need it on. So for this one, I was like, heck yes, I'm totally down to, well, at first I was a little bit like, I don't know if I want to use Wix because I didn't know about the customizations that it really allows for, but I was so open to learning, and I also did want to make this video and kind of walk you guys through what Wix looks like. That's hard to say. So let's hop into those screen recordings, and then I will talk to you guys after about my honest opinions. Hello you guys. So I'm actually doing a new screen recording thing because I want to just kind of work with you guys. I feel like it's a lot more work to set up my camera, record my screen, and then match the audio and the video. But for this, hopefully it'll just sync up nicely and you guys can kind of follow along with me. So I'm going to be showing you guys today. I had a client reach out to me. She's actually my boyfriend's cousin's girlfriend. So we are connected in a way, and she actually reached out to me about designing a website for her, but on Wix. So I personally never used Wix. I think I've played around with it a little bit before, but I'm definitely not an experienced Wix website designer. But I'm always down to learn and see all the options out there. That way I can better direct my clients and give them my advice knowing exactly what I think firsthand. So I'm going to be developing this site on Wix today. I designed it on Adobe XD, so let me show you guys a little bit of what it looks like. We're probably going to change quite a bit of the images on here, but I do just want to get the base of the website up there, and I'm just going to give you guys my honest opinions on Wix while I'm doing it. So yeah, this is what the website is going to look like, and then this is what it currently looks like. So it's a little bit outdated, and it's newer, but they just don't know how to design it, so they want it to look clean and nice. So this is what we're modeling off this new design. So I am going to be setting up a new website to do a staging site for her. So I'm going to just put let's put information. I don't know why it's doing that. This is completely all new to me. So excuse me if I like take a second when I'm like looking at things, because this is definitely like my first time going in here and developing a completely custom Wix website. So create your website with the editor. So I'm gonna find, okay, cool. So they do have blank templates. This is pretty cool actually. So I feel like I'm just gonna start from scratch, honestly. Let's just do it. Sometimes that's the best way to learn. And excuse the amount of tabs I have open. It's been a week and it's been a crazy time, so my brain has as many tabs open as my computer does. But alright, so first thoughts are, that's kind of cool that it has like the code like right down here so you can see exactly what you're doing. I feel first, so let's go with this right here. And drag it on up and add page. I'm just gonna like go for it. We're gonna add blank about page and name it about done, and then we're gonna add another blank page for projects. I like to just get the base of everything done first, and then we can kind of play around with it. So theme manager, that's pretty cool. So let's actually change the colors to match her color palette colors. So can I do a custom palette? Let's see. Alright, cool, I can. So I'm gonna go over here to my document assets. And this is when it's really nice to have two desktops, by the way, because you can have your design file on one and then your development file on the other, or your Wix or your WordPress or whatever it is you're doing on the other. So let's go to my library. I'm going to copy this. Okay, this is what I do need to export though. So I'm going to unlock. As you can see, I have little maps on the back here. I'm going to export these. Actually, I'm going to try something. This might not work. This is the part I was a little nervous about, and the one thing I'm afraid might not work on Wix. I'm sure I'll find a way, but it might be a little bit more difficult. So I'm just kind of making the background with these maps in it. So let's group that. Alright, cool. I updated my computer last night too, and I'm noticing a huge difference in the speed, so that's nice. Hopefully this isn't too laggy, but... Alright, let's... Why is there a box on it? Dang it. Okay, I gotta fix this. One, two, three. Group, file, export selected. Do this one more time. Replace it, and then hopefully that was the right one, because you guys probably saw there was like a black box. Okay, cool. That's the one we need. So let me move to this one to trash. But yeah, honestly, the Wix thing is like pretty cool because it's way more detailed than like Squarespace, from what I can tell. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Cool. Now let's play around with it a little.
This is a warning from the past, to make sure you're learning from mistakes that you did last. her short life has become.
Media from Wix. I'm gonna pull an image from here because she actually didn't really like the image I used on the mock-up. So cardial. Why is it so hard to spell? Let's put in nutrition. Nutrition. And we'll just put like a placeholder for now. One really cool thing about Wix is that I can like select both of these and hit Command G and it groups them. So that's really cool. And also you can like right click on anything on here and it's using all those Wix settings. So if I wanted to like, let's just do an example. I can also copy. I'm just so used to doing what I do on Illustrator. Oops. But if I wanted to overlap images like this, I could. I could just arrange it, bring it to front. So I'm actually loving this, and this might be, in my opinion, another option besides Divi. Because Divi, like doing those overlapping things, it's actually kind of harder on Divi. So that's really cool. But yeah, I'm just basically creating the design from the XD. So I'm going to add in another box here. So yeah, this is really cool. Honestly, I might end up using this more than Divi. I'm going to look at the pricing differences and let you guys know about that before I give my full opinion on it, but it's really cool. The biggest difference, and it's kind of hard to compare Divi and Wix because they are just completely different. Wix is actually its own hosting platform. It comes with the theme builder. It also comes with their own e-commerce platform. Everything that is Wix related is fully sourced from Wix. So Wix like provides you everything. So your client wouldn't have to go and purchase a hosting account somewhere else. I wouldn't have to go in and link them. So honestly, that is definitely a pro for me because sometimes it gets confusing when clients aren't sure how to set up the hosting on like SiteGround, for example, which is my preferred hosting. So sometimes that can be a little confusing for them. So if you want to keep it very seamless and on one platform, on one specific thing, Wix is a really great option for that. So Divi, on the other hand, is only a theme builder. So Divi is not a hosting platform. It's not somewhere where you can do everything and anything for your website. It's actually just kind of an addition to a WordPress website. So WordPress on its own has a lot of benefits. I can go over that in another video. The customizations within WordPress are like out of this world compared to any other platform that I know of, but there are cons to it as well. So Divi is just a theme builder that you add onto onto WordPress. So you do have to purchase that. And the nice part about Divi is that you can just do like a one-time purchase of $249 and you can use it on unlimited websites. So that is a really great bonus to it. But now that I'm talking about price, I'll give you guys the price difference between Wix and Divi. So I have some notes here. So Divi, you can either pay $89 per year or $249 once. I probably would just do it once if you really like the platform. That way you don't have to like keep on paying every year, even when you pass the $249 mark. So that is the pricing for Divi. But if you add on to that Divi pricing, the hosting, the domain purchase, if they have to buy Shopify Lite, if they have to go buy like Thrivecart, all of that adds up to close to around, I did some rough math, but if we're just counting Divi and hosting, it's $175, and that's for the smallest hosting account. Now, if they want to do all of those things I talked about, it would be close to around like $280 to $300. So not that much of a difference between Wix and the Divi pricing because Wix is about $27 per month. That is not the lowest price though. There's $23 per month, but $27 per month does give you the e-commerce platform. And so that adds up to about $324 per year. And I'm sure that they give you options to buy the year up front for like a lower price. I haven't checked on that, but that's the pricing difference. So we're looking around the same pricing. So these are kind of neck and neck in terms of the cost. One of the things I was very excited about to see on Wix was that they also have a drag and drop function. So if I'm on the front end, I want to like build the website, I can drag text. And actually I would have to say that I think the Wix drag and drop is much easier, and it relates more to like Adobe programs to me than Divi does, and that's the reason I actually ended up liking Show It when I did this review, because I felt like it reminded me of an Adobe program, which I'm just so robotic in the way that I want a website to be like an Adobe program, because it's just so much easier. And Wix was like so close to being like that for me, because I could select things, I could right click, I could do like command group. There's so many things I could do that reminded me of like Illustrator, so I really loved that option of it. Although Divi does have drag and drop as well, I just felt like it's kind of a different platform compared to like the Adobe programs. So another comparison is the design and the templates. So if you're not a designer and you're just watching this video because you want to build a website in-house, they have a good amount of templates on both Divi and Wix. Wix has about like, I think it was like 600 or so, whereas Divi has around like 1,000, I believe it was. So those are rough numbers, but it kind of shows you like Divi has a little bit more template options, but Wix does allow for like blank page too, so you could just build whatever it is that you want. And that's how I like to build my websites, is just with a blank page, and I just bring whatever I did on Adobe XD into there, but they're pretty much even in that arena as well. All right, so another comparison I want to talk about, because this is actually very important, and that is the customer service that you get with each platform. So with Divi, the customer service only entails a live chat on their website. And I will have to say though, they are very responsive on their chat. I get a response within 2 hours at most, sometimes even an hour or less. So they are really great at responding on their chat, but there isn't really a way to contact them anywhere else. But with Wix, I'm kind of reading my notes here, but they have a help center, which they're available all 24 hours, which is really cool, because Divi, they do have specific hours that they're responsive. And then they also have a ticketing section, so if you have a question, you can submit that there. And I don't know how quick they are with that, but it just shows you that they do have options for customer service and getting some questions answered. Okay guys, this is probably the toughest comparison I've done in a while, and I know this is just to give my honest opinion on Wix, and I would have to say Wix really impressed me. I am like considering possibly recommending that for my clients, because I do feel like they have a lot of great options. The drag and drop builder is way more flexible than I had thought it was. So at the end of the day, I feel like they're pretty much at a tie for me right now. I feel like they both offer the same sort of thing that you would need. I don't see a whole lot of cons if you were to go with Wix versus Divi, or vice versa. So it's hard for me to say which one is beating the other. Another thing with Wix though that does give it another point is that it does come with Shutterstock images. Well, you have to purchase the images through Shutterstock, but you can actually search the gallery on Wix itself, which is really awesome. That's what my client and I are doing right now, and I'm able to see which images she's uploading. So it kind of allows for some collaboration, which is really awesome. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful to you if you've been wondering about Wix and maybe if you want to start using that. I hope my feedback was helpful, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if this video was helpful, and let me know if you guys try Wix out, and let me know your opinions. And if you guys did like this video, I would appreciate it so much if you subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one.